Hello and good night to everybody on YouTube. The time is 7:35 here in Southern California, and I welcome you to my channel where I review anything that has to do with tech. My name is Jesus Cervantes, and I will be showcasing a product that I purchased. I have already opened the product, so it's not going to be a first time unboxing. I already took the product out, I've used it, I've played around with it for about 2 or 3 weeks, so I am going to give you the rundown on what to expect, if it's worth it or not. It's a pair of headphones, and I will be showing the box right now. And like I said, I'll give my thoughts of the product, if they are worth it to buy or not. But to begin with, when it comes to headphones, it's like a blade that can either work in your favor or work against you. It's a double-edged razor blade, and it works both ways. Why? Because I can't take the headphones and put them in your ears and say, "Here, wear these, try them out." It's a video, and I'm giving my personal and honest opinion, and I'm talking about the product based on the use that I gave it, and it's just my honest opinion. So it's a double-edged razor blade. It's neither right or wrong, it's just a honest opinion. So here's the product, and that'll be this guys here. These are the Beats Studios from the Skyline collection. They are the Desert Tan. As you can see in the picture in the front, you got the left side, I believe. Yes, I think it is the left side, which is the left side of the headphone with the up, down volume, the B button in the center, and the 3.5 millimeter jack hole underneath. You do have in gold letters written Skyline Collection with gray at the bottom, the color of the headphones, which is desert sand. On the other side, you have inside a gold rectangle in black letters, pure ANC with up to 22 hours of battery life. You have Beats Studio 3 wireless at the bottom. On the other side, all you have is Studio 3 wireless, Beats by Dre, and then it says it's a picture of the headphones in full scale, not just one side. And on the other side, you do have a message in gold letters that says, "People aren't hearing all the music. With Beats, people are going to hear what the artists hear and listen to the music the way they sound, the way I do, Dr. Dre." And you have the color of the headphones inside a gold circle, which does say desert sand in several languages, and that's it. That's all you have on this side. And towards the back, of course, you are gonna have the same thing again. Studio 3 wireless, I'm not gonna give a rundown of the specs completely because I mean it's just something that I will include the description in the link. I will include the link below in the description of the headphones in the Beats website, where you can click on any color and it'll give you a rundown of specs and what they do and how they function and all that good stuff. And then I'll share another link that shows you where you can buy these on Amazon. At the time of purchase, when I bought these, I got them for $179 at Best Buy, which the last time I checked, they were sold out. I got them all together was like $216, including the Apple Care at a 10% off. So I didn't pay $20. I didn't pay $30, but $19 for the Apple Care. So I'll do some runs on the list back here, but we're not gonna talk about specs. You can read about that in the link in the description. So to begin with, on the top, they are equipped with Bluetooth, so you can either go the traditional way with a 3.5 millimeter cable with control talk mic and just hook up the 90-degree L-shaped bottom part to a dongle or a headphone jack if your phone still has it, or do the dongle if your phone only works out of whatever USB type it is. The most common ones right now is USB Lightning from Apple and USB Micro. Then you have pure adaptive noise cancellation, which is a thing that isn't the same as other headphones that have fixed noise cancellation, which cancel out everything. Adaptive noise cancellation, or pure ANC, is basically the same noise cancellation that you find in the AirPods Pro, which basically does the following. It scans the environment and for example, you're in the airport, right? You're in the waiting room once you pass through TSA and all that good stuff. And yeah, noise is gonna leak in from the windows because you're gonna hear airplanes. Pop the headphones on, and that's what they do. They scan various noises. They'll scan people chatting, the golf carts that carry people around who are disabled, wheelchairs, all kinds of noises that you hear at an airport will be replaced with the pure ANC because it's constantly scanning and fluctuating based on how high, mid, or low the noises are. And I do find that you don't need the pure ANC turned on when you are in a quiet place, such as right here where I'm at home. I really don't use it because I find passive noise cancellation, or PNC, enough to dissipate the noise of the fridge when it turns on the cooling feature of the freezer. So I only use ANC when I'm out and about in environments where I don't want to hear the outside noise mixing with my music. So then you have the low power mode, meaning you turn off the ANC and it offers you a very good whopping 40 hours of battery life. You got fast fuel, which hook up not the USB-C or the lightning cable, but yes, the old school, which I still don't understand why they are micro USB and not lightning or USB-C. But yeah, you hook up the micro USB cable to a computer or a wall outlet and you're looking at 3 hours of charge. But I have pulled out at least 3 hours and 7 minutes with the ANC turned on after just plugging them in for 10 minutes, which I've only done it when I have something to do or I gotta run my mom to her doctor's appointments at Kaiser and I only got 10 minutes to charge them. So the other thing you have is control music and calls. Like I said, you can do it directly from the headphones or with the remote talk mic. Then you got built-in microphones on the headphones themselves. So when you don't go hardwire, then you can just use them wirelessly. So that's it for now. They do work with Apple TV, iPhone, iPad, iPod, and Android. And one thing I like about Beats is that their experience with boxes never disappoints you because they're always packaged in great premium boxes. And the thing about this box here is that this one is like the shadow gray from the Skyline collection and also the crystal blue ones. The box does come with a fine, good looking gold trim around it. So when you unbox it, just the usual, like any Beats box, you pull this, which is an external sleeve made of some great type of carton, like box carton. Put that aside. You are greeted in the front with a box lid and a B Gold logo, and towards the side, like I told you, all around you have that gold trim. So that's it. It's just a box, the gold trim, and then you got at the bottom part here, it does tell you in many languages what's included. And then the spot I'm covering is the sticker that has your barcode when they scan them in the store, so you can purchase them and your serial number. So you basically do the following. You grab this top part, you pull it, and it's like a gentle sleeve. And boy, look at all that wonderful gold. That beautiful gold trim that sandwiches the lid of the box with the bottom part. Towards the front here, before I pull on this little tab, if you guys can see it, you do get a fancy message that says the following: change the way you hear sound. And then you take this part, pull the tab, open it, we throw that aside, as well as the box itself. Throw those aside. Then back inside you get the box with the headphones, the hard shell case, and we pull that out. And just to keep in mind with this case, This one is a little bit better than the Beats 2.0 because I guess they went with a design that gave you a hard shell case that is not only durable and resistant to drops, so this thing falls and your headphones are still gonna live, but it's also waterproof. So basically it has a watertight seal, because like you see right here, you cannot see the zipper here, you know, the zipper. You can't see the zipper. It's completely covered, and it's a hard shell case that gives you good enough waterproofing, and it's really good. So towards the bottom, once again, you get another black pull tab on the top here. As I'll show you, you pull it, throw that aside, and there you go, your usual stuff that I'll show you right now. So first of all, setting the box aside, this is what you get. This is what you get inside the box, and that's this part here. So you get a quick start guide, which is this big black pamphlet here. This is what comes in the box, first of all, right here, this pamphlet. Compared to the Beats Solo 3, it is going to say iOS 11. So that is it right there. That's what it is, a pamphlet with a quick start guide, how to set up the headphones, blah, blah, blah. You get the usual stuff right here, a matte finish Beats logo sticker. Then you get a Apple 1-year limited warranty card and an important safety guide, which, you know, we're not here to read this word by word, but that's what you get in this fancy little document carrying pouch with the red B logo. And as we venture further into the box, setting this aside, first of all, towards the center you get this thing. It's a cool little carabiner, which you do this and it goes in here like so. As you can see, there you go. So your case is in a carabiner. You can just hook it up anywhere. Hiking backpack, your regular backpack, anything that goes on your back, so you can have your case hanging and pull your headphones out to see and listen to your favorite tunes anywhere you go. Over here on the top, we do have the micro USB cable, which, as you can see, it says there, fast fuel, 10 minutes of charge equals 3+ hours of play. Which, like I mentioned, if I pull it out, you do get the standard micro USB, which I do not understand why Apple didn't go with USB-C or the thing they do with iPhone chargers, which one end is USB-C, which is the one that goes into the wall outlet, the wall adapter, the adapter that goes into the wall outlet, excuse me, and the other end is Lightning. They could have done something like that and included that kind of cable to charge them. So that's one of the things you get here. And then you get this thing over here, which this is a control talk cable. As you can see, you do have the mic in the back right there. In the front, you got the basic buttons, volume up, volume down, skip track, answer calls, all that thing. And then you have the L-shaped jack with the B logo right there, which is the end that goes into your phone. And the cable is color coded to match the headphones. Just to inform, in the event of the cable breaking, well, you are going to be stuck with your headphones the color you got them, but the cable is going to be red. That's, something that I can say so myself. So that's basically it. And further into the video, I am gonna get into detail about this cable. So put that aside. Then let's get into the reason why we're here, which is these guys. So like I said, it's a very hard shell case. You open the case up like that. There's really nothing much in the case besides being all black with a velvety soft finish. No pouches like the Sony headphones or Bose to store your cable. So basically you gotta throw the headphones in there and find empty spaces or throw in the cables with the headphones. Setting the case aside for a moment, and here you go. These are the headphones themselves. These are the Desert Sand, which actually don't look that bad. I mean, I really like the color in person. I actually saw them on Black Friday. They were $1.99, and I saw them in the store, like they were in the store on Black Friday. So I decided, so I was like, they're not that of a good color, but then I decided to buy them, and I really like the color. One of the good things about these guys is that if you feel these cushions here, the cushion here, it is a bit of an upgrade over the Beats 2.0 because they do have, my God, they're very soft and plush. They're way softer than the Beats 2.0. So, a rundown of the headphones. Towards the top, you have the headband here. It does say Beats in gold on the top. On the other side, you do have a non-functional B, just for the looks. Your power button, the 5 LED lights that display your feel, as Beats by Apple call it, and at the bottom you have your micro USB port to charge your headphone, which is the way you see it right there. All you gotta do is press one time, the music fades away and pauses, and the 5 lights turn on. Well, they turn on depending on your feel. 5 of them will turn on if it's fully charged, and then as the battery progresses down, 1 light will be killed at a time until they hit 0 and they just turn off, and there you know that you need to charge them. And as for the ANC, you do have to press twice on this power button. You press it twice to turn it off. Press it twice to turn it on. On the other side, you do have the functional B button. You press up for volume up, down for volume down, twice to fast forward the track, 3 times to rewind the track, another 3 times after you rewind it right away to skip to the previous track. If you press 1 time and you hold it, it'll fast forward through the track, and then you let go to land on your favorite spot. You press it once to answer when there's an incoming call, and then you press it once to end the call, or I believe is hold it and then you let go to reject the call. So that's your basic functions of the buttons on the left side, and at the bottom you have the hole where the 3.5 millimeter adapter goes, and you do have a LED light that shows your beats are powered on, and at the bottom you do have a external mic that I believe works for the noise cancellation. So that's basically it for right there, and yeah, that's how the headphones are. You're able to extend them so they can fit your head, and they fold in to be as compact as possible to fit in the case, and that's it. Well, my thoughts on the headphones, and I'm gonna be honest. I have really enjoyed the headphones. I really love them. I enjoy them. They're wonderful. They're great. I mean, I'm not a music producer. I don't mix music or anything. I'm just your average consumer that was looking for a decent pair of headphones that did the job well, got the job done, and I just wanted something to play music and do my music and listen to my music. I mean, and they're decent. Are these better? Are these gonna give you the super sound quality as a Sony WX 1000 XM3s, WH 1000 XM3s? Of course they're not. They're not gonna give you that superior music quality and sound like the Sonys. Are they gonna be as good as the QC35s from Bose? Of course not. But being honest, they do get the job done. And comparing these to the Beats 2.0, yeah, probably a lot of people are gonna hate these because they're not as bass heavy as previous Beats headphones, because there's a lot of bass heavy people out there that want to hear their ears popping, and they want to jam their head because their head is popping with that badass sick bass. These actually don't have that hardcore bass. But keep in mind, the bass is still there. You still have bass, but it's not as super heavy as you think it is, like the Beats 2.0. And since now Apple took over the Beats brand, and these were released in 2017 under Apple, then I can assure you that they have come a long way. I mean, they're not going to be at the same level as Sony and the Sony WH-1000 XM3s or the QC35 from Bose, but they do have the ability to distinguish the highs, lows, and mids, but based on the category. And what I mean by category is based on the music you're listening to. So, to give you the rundown, if you're listening to heavy metal, alternative rock, Spanish rock, trap music, electro music, you're listening to disco music, some old school rap music, and hip hop, that's where these will bring out some of the instrument separations, and that's where they're gonna work at their best. But now, if you are gonna go beyond the that category and you're gonna start listening to, like, for example, the Imperial March song from Star Wars, then no, don't expect these to separate every instrument in the orchestra and give you the sound quality like you're there at the event listening to the orchestra live playing the song or any orchestra music. You're gonna listen to cumbias, banda music, other thing besides what I mentioned, R&B, slow jams in English. These are gonna sound okay, but the lows can sometimes get muddy, and some of the instrumentation will not be distinguished. But at the end of the day, are they a good pair? In my opinion, they are. That's just based on the user and whoever owns them, but in my opinion, they are a very good pair of headphones. For an average consumer like me and people that are just looking for a decent noise cancellation pair of headphones that'll give you music and offer you good music and a good listening experience, yes, these are perfect. They're wonderful. They're great. They are the best in their respective category. And the Pure ANC actually does work and get the job done, the adaptive noise cancellation. But of course, you're still gonna hear a little bit of background noise bleeding inside them because, like I told you, they're constantly scanning and it's fluctuating up and down. It's not a fixed noise cancellation that just constantly cancels everything without adapting to the environment. But they do get the job done. I mean, I would recommend them if you want to try them out. And these are very comfortable. I mean, when you put them on your ears, it depends on the type of ear you have. If your ears are big, yes, you're going to have part of the ear cuff covering the ear. Parts of the ear, I believe the edges of the cartilage, depending on your ear size, but they are comfortable, more comfortable than the Beats Solo 3 over the ear. And to close the video, I am going to talk a little bit about the cable here. There is one problem with this cable, and you got to keep in mind. It's not the fact that the cable breaks easily and that's the end of the game. No. It's the fact that the cable will not work the same way as the Beats Solo 3. Because the Solo 3 cable, when you plug it in, your beats are dead. They're going to work exactly like the Beats Solo 2s and the original solos that were released by Dr. Dre. They'll work the traditional way, which is passive listening, in which they do not require any power to work. But with the Studio 3s, as soon as you plug it in, the headphones automatically power on, power up, and you can start listening to music. So unlike the only ones that I know that can do that are the Sennheiser with active noise cancellation. Those give you passive noise cancellation, and when they die, plug them in and they work. Is it worth it having the fast fuel? Well, technically it is, because it's fast fuel, 10 minutes, give you 3 hours. But how about if you are traveling or took a field trip to another country because you're a businessman, you have your Beats studios, and you don't have any time to charge them. Of course, you want a pair of headphones that can just easily get plugged into this, go the traditional way, or bust a dongle and listen to music. But they are not gonna work because you have to have at least 3 hours of charge or certain percentage on them for you to go hardwire, because they are not gonna work the traditional way. So that was it for today's video. If you guys liked the video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon, so when I upload more videos, you guys are informed and ready to see them. And I will leave the link in the description so you can read more about the headphones and the specs and everything. Also, the link in Amazon where you can buy them. But before I upload the video, I will check on the Best Buy website if they are back in stock. I'll share that link as well. And please feel free to comment at the bottom if you have your own pair. Let me know what I missed out in the video, and let me know whether you like the headphones or you don't, and if you are in the same page as I am and are willing to pay the steep price for the Sony WH-1000XM3s and the Bose QC35s, but not 350 for these guys, because honest to all you viewers out there, these at 179 they were fine, but to pay 350 for something that will give you what you're looking for, but not at the OG quality level that you expect from a headset at that steep price, then you guys know I'm right. I don't think they're worth it 350, but I paid a good price. That's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and like I said, comment, subscribe, and let me know at the bottom of the comments whether you have a pair, what you like, if I missed something, and hopefully you did enjoy the video. Peace out.